Yo, what's going on, my peoples, man? Hey, happy Monday to y'all, man. Wherever you are in the country right now, it is cold unless you are on the west side of the country. If you in Georgia, it's snow. I'm in Michigan, so you know it's cold. I'm used to it, ladies and gentlemen, because I've been through it my whole life. And it's all good. It's all good. I'm glad y'all tuned in. I want to do a show real quick on these insurance scammers. I remember being a young cat, man. I never understood why I remember the first time I said I gotta pay that much for vehicle insurance. Yeah, you gotta pay that much. I found out as a young boy, insurance companies had to be crooks, shady crooks. Okay, there's no way. I said, so I gotta give them this. My father taught me. My father taught me a long time ago. You got to pay that. You got to pay that. That's just in case something happened there. Yeah, that's just in case something happened. Even death insurance. I shouldn't be laughing at that. That's not funny. But anyway, I want to get into what the hell is going on, man. Oh, hold on, broke loose. Let's go.
Devastating wildfires in Los Angeles exposing a major issue for California homeowners as at least one major insurer leaves to avoid losses.
Cheryl Casoni from our sister network Fox Business is here with the details. Cheryl, for some families, from one nightmare to another.
It is, and this is when the idea of your home insurance, your rental insurance really becomes reality. Most of us never lose our property and have to go through this. Unfortunately, the people in California this morning are waking up to this after losing their homes. Again, reportedly, we're now at 2,000 structures that have been destroyed. Now, there was a report in Newsweek this morning about State Farm. They're the largest insurance company in California. They have reportedly canceled hundreds of homeowners' policies just this past summer in Pacific Palisades specifically, according to Newsweek. And they justified it because they're trying to avoid, quote, financial failure. They cite the frequency and severity of wildfires in the Golden State. There is also a very lengthy opinion piece in Bloomberg today on the website talking about the California, these fires expose a potential nationwide trillion-dollar hole in U.S. home insurance. What we're seeing in places like California, Florida, more so in Florida because of the hurricanes than even in California, people aren't renewing their policies, or they don't have the proper insurance. They can't get fire insurance, or they choose not to because of this leads to rates going up. This leads to the states being on the hook, maybe the federal government being on the hook. Again, it's a $1 trillion exposure. The Senate Budget Committee, guys, just last month published.
So if you don't have insurance, or the people that's leaving, the people that's paying are going to get hit? This seems very, very unfair. Come on.
A report called Next to Fall. The climate-driven insurance crisis is here and getting worse. And in the report, they talk about these states in this country that are at most at risk: Florida, Louisiana, California, Texas. These are the states that are experiencing the highest number of non-renewal rates. What that means is when you have less people insuring their homes, the rates for those that are paying for home insurance go up. So they're saying that's a $1 trillion problem. Also, I want to go back to Pacific Palisades just for a second. This is the zip code is 90272. There were 1,930 policy non-renewals in that zip code in Pacific Palisades between 2019 and 2024. According to the San Francisco Chronicle, that's 28 out of 100 policies that were not renewed. You have a potential right now of $6 billion of losses just in Pacific Palisades right now. And this is where the California Insurance Commissioner, he spoke to the local Los Angeles affiliate, and he came out and he said, he's telling people, don't sign anything. If you've lost your home and an adjuster shows up at your house today, don't sign anything. There's a 3-day cooling off period. Be careful, because the insurance companies, I'm telling you, these adjusters will give you 70% of what your house is worth, when legally you're supposed to get 100% of what your house
They
is.
just try to take advantage of the fact that you're desperate.
They've been doing it for years. Now I'm gonna say this. I hope these people are already rich, but it doesn't matter because whatever is legally yours belongs to you. If you've been paying into something, because I know some places they won't even let you stay in the neighborhood, the housing association or something like that, right? They won't even let you stay there unless you have insurance. I mean, these people are diabolical. You can't even stay in the house unless you have insurance. And these people get a chance to jump ship and try to get away from doing it. And it's legal, ladies and gentlemen. It's legal. This got to stop. Come on. This is crazy.
Yes.
You want the money in your hands now.
Yes.
To follow up on something you said. So what you're saying is these insurers will reallocate risk amongst all of us, not just the homeowners and the insurance payers in California, so that everyone's insurance rates are going to go up in order to reallocate the risk from events like this.
On a state-by-state basis, yes. And the bigger problem,
Of course it's going to go up. My thing is this. This is my thing. After people pay all this money for years and years and years and years, the money should be they should have billions of dollars. Where's the money going? You pay into these policies for years and years and nothing happens. Just think about it. People in the Hollywood Hills have been paying for years. Insurance companies shouldn't have a problem paying. It shouldn't be a problem. This shouldn't be a problem. But something that's not right. From what I'm understanding, these insurance companies got a heads up. But I'm going too fast. I want y'all to finish hearing this. Come on.
is Florida because of the hurricanes. We've already seen a lot of problems in Florida. There are people there are people that are trying to buy homes and want to buy homes in Florida. They can't get insurance. And then what you have in Florida, which I'm afraid and I worry about.
Yeah, they're not going to give you insurance because they don't want to pay for the national disasters or the flooding or the hurricanes insurance companies are only here to get your money and ride off into the sunset. This has to stop. I'm sick of it. This goes for car insurance, home insurance. This is not just for these rich people. This goes for the little guy, us. This goes for all of us. This has to stop. Insurance companies are the biggest crooks. Come on.
California is what you start to see is these not so highbrow insurance companies, these kind of risky insurers start to sell people policies and then they go bankrupt. We've seen that in Florida. And so this is devastating. As you guys, as I do, we have friends that have lost everything in these fires. One of my good friends has lost everything, but they're going to rebuild. It's how you do it, and be careful.
Yeah, and
they're going to rebuild. Be careful. And who you think going to pay for it? This seems like a flush out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure. I don't know. This seems like a flush out. It seems like somebody, they're trying to blame the mayor. They're trying to blame the governor. This seems intentional. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know how those things work. I'm the poor guy reporting it on the news, reporting it on YouTube. I don't know. But it seems very fishy that these people had a heads up to withdraw policies. Okay? To withdraw policies before this thing hit. Okay? I want to read something real quick, ladies and gentlemen. The anger of the homeowners in Los Angeles is growing as they are facing an insurance crisis as companies could struggle to cover their staggering costs. Look at this. Tens of thousands of displaced LA residents have lost everything but the clothes on their back, all right? And a few personal items, passports and stuff like that. But customers of California biggest insurance ran it against the company last week after the company canceled fire coverage for thousands of homeowners in the Pacific Palisades last summer in an attempt to avoid financial failure. Come on, let's go. State Farm said in 2023 that it would stop accepting new homeowners insurance. Where they do that at? Really? Y'all stopped accepting applications for insurance? Really? We don't want it no more. Go away. Really? I never knew nobody that didn't want to sell no insurance. They make you do life insurance. You got people selling life insurance right now. They always bug you. Hey man, I want to give you a chance in life. I had one guy come up on me. You know what he told me? We grew up together. I'm worried about you, man. I'm worried about you. I said, oh yeah. This is before I knew what I knew. I'm worried about you, man. I got something I need to talk to you about. I said, all right, man. You know, we grew up together in the church and what's up? What's up? Yeah, so you ever think about how you know, your family, your daughter. I got one daughter. I mean, they dig in deep, y'all. They get personal with you. How's your daughter doing? How's your family? How's your mother? Tell her I said hello, especially if they know you. Okay? How's everything going? Well, I have an offer for you. Well, we don't want you to leave here and leave things behind and things are not taken care of. We want to look out for your family. We want to make sure you're okay. We want to make sure you put away the best way that you could possibly be put away. I said, man, they had me, y'all. They had me. I'm like, for real? For real, man. Y'all care about me, dog? Damn, I knew I loved you, yo. I knew I loved you, man. You know, man. But you know, they didn't get me. You know, I figured it out. I'll tell you when I figured it out. Once they start pulling out pens and paper, well, we need you to sign right here. And this is the plan. When they start doing that and turn their head to the side, hold on, wait a minute. Threw me off right there. I said, wait a minute. This is what this about. The plan. Oh, these are the packages? These are the packages? Yeah, so we have a package and we have this. I mean, they got it set up, man. And you just pay. We're talking about death insurance, y'all. I ain't even on the house stuff yet. You pay. You just pay your whole life. I mean, the average funeral don't cost nothing to what? 3, 4, 5, 6,000? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. How much do an average funeral cost, y'all? How much? let me open up this comment section. How much do an average funeral cost? Should it take you your whole life to pay for insurance? Your whole life? I don't care if you is paying a dime. You could be paying a dime over and over and over. Over and over. You could be paying a dime, a nickel. I mean, $30,000 is not hard to raise up to, you know. But anyway, when they pull out that paperwork, I knew right then it was some bullshit. Anyway, y'all, get me to ranting up in here, man. I know y'all cold out there. I'm cold too. Intersections. Use injections. Hold on. That's not it. Hey.
Now, while most are still reeling from the shock of this week's fires and the sudden loss of everything they own, many insurance companies are being criticized following reports like this. We found data that State Farm Insurance canceled over 1,600 policies in Pacific Palisades last July. That was fire insurance, the number representing 70% of their coverage in the area. News Nation's Mills Hayes joins us live right now. You know, I'm from California. I happen to know how expensive insurance is there for a home, but also, you know, there were a lot of natural disasters.
This has to stop. This has to start being illegal. Insurance companies can do that. So these are the biggest crooks. These are the biggest crooks. And I came from a family, man, and this is crazy. I don't know if anybody on this live or anybody that would tune into this channel will ever listen to this. But I come from a family, for some reason, in the North, the General Motor workers, this is all they care about: eye, dental, and life insurance. For some reason, that slave nigga always, I got eye, I got dental, I got life insurance. As long as you got that, they make it seem like you wasn't nothing unless you had that. That's all my father talked about: life insurance, dental, and eyes in your ears. I get it. I'm with the eyes, the ears, teeth, all of that. But that's all he ever talked about. Make sure you got life insurance. Make sure you got life insurance. Make sure you got life insurance. All right, man. All right. Make sure I got life insurance. But after life insurance, after I'm dead, I really don't care. I know that probably sounds crazy to some of y'all, but I don't care, man. I done left all this behind. My remains are going in the ground. I need all my money while I'm here on earth. All right? I need my money, man. The little guy needs his money, his money. I don't know what it is, man. People worship this crap. Now you pay insurance, life insurance, home insurance, car insurance. You pay this stuff. Dental insurance, all of this stuff on your job. You pay into this stuff. And it's supposed to act, and it's supposed to act for you when the disaster happens, or when it's time to get your teeth cleaned, or when it's time to get your eyes checked, to get some glasses, contact lenses, whatever you wear. This stuff is supposed to work. Unfortunately, this stuff has been happening for years. Everybody's not getting played, but I think a lot of the bigger percentage of people are getting played with these insurance companies. I went to go insure my house. I stay in a urban area. Let's just say that. You know what the insurance company told me? I'm gonna tell you where I went. I went to Farmers. We are farmers. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Yes, that's who I went to. And the guy was a nice guy. You know what he told me? He said, man, you'll be better off. What'd he tell me? I don't want to lie. He said it's not even worth it, because the area I stay in is so, I don't even know what word to use. I think it was $4,000 to $5,000 a month for a little 2-bedroom house. Yeah, they're gonna get their money back after 4 payments. They can rebuild this house. You think if I had $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month to give you, you think I have to pay you? I build my own house. Why would I give you that much money to bag me up in just case something happened? Man, if I had that kind of money, you know what I do? I build my own house. I sure would. But the insurance guy told me at Farmers, he said, man, you can't even get this. You can't even get insured. But this was, he looked at, it was so outrageous when he showed me on the computer screen, ladies and gentlemen. He said, he just shook his head. He said, he even knew it was bullshit. He said, this is insane. So, you know, insurance companies only insure things and people that they can make a dime off of. And we know that. We get it. But you might as well, people, save your own money. Put it somewhere. Everything that you're paying the companies, put it somewhere. So when something happens, you got it, and it's all your money. You don't have to go through the stipulations. You don't have to go through all these loopholes. Say you get hurt on the job, they're gonna find a way to drag their feet. You get hurt on the job, they're gonna find a way to drag their feet. Well, we don't pay for that. We don't pay for this. We only cover that. Wait a minute, I've been working for 20 years. I've been paying into this. Well, we don't do that. We only cover the IVs and the whatever. Okay? They're gonna find a loophole to get out of it, ladies and gentlemen. They're gonna find a loophole to get out of it. Car insurance. Got a car insurance when I was a young boy, 18 years old. Had a very nice car. They wanted me to pay $380, $390, and I switched companies and went to $400 one time. For what? So I had a little ding. Did have a little ding, and they sent out 4 assessments, 4 assessors. And like I said before, they wasn't there to make sure I was okay or make sure the car was okay. They don't care about that. They're looking for a way to get out of paying. They're looking for a way to pay so they won't have to pay. They're looking for a way out of the deal. Okay? They're looking for a way out of there. And they're going to go over, but I end up getting it fixed. But come to find out, these people are so diabolical, ladies and gentlemen. They went to the insurance. No, they went to the collision place. Well, what are you going to be using? Are you going to be using the most? First of all, I paid my $500 deductible. They went to the collision shop to make sure that the collision shop wasn't using the most expensive stuff. They had put 2 screws in the side of my bumper. The damage wasn't even bad. My brother, I let him drive my car. He hit something, and the bumper popped out of place. Okay, and they didn't even want to fix that. So, and then the collision places are looking for a way to get out of it too, because they get the payout. They don't want to buy the parts and put it on the car. Everybody's scamming, man. And people wonder why things are the way they are in this country. I remember when homegrown businesses started and the community started. I mean, the community supported those businesses. They can go down the street. We're going to support Thelma and Johnny J, and they own the spot down there. We're going to go get a couple quilts. Well, Bobby Lou got some fruit down there. Well, when you go back there, tell Jack I need an alternator on my truck. It was homegrown businesses, ladies and gentlemen. Homegrown businesses. And the community supported it. But the government has made it so hard for people to survive to now everybody's getting cutthroat. Everybody's trying to cut your throat. Everybody. And it just has to stop, man. Why even get insurance? And then they'll give you a ticket if you don't have insurance. They'll give you a ticket if you don't have insurance. What they say the first time they pull you over, let me see your license, registration, and insurance. If you have license and a registration for the car, you're still gonna get a ticket for not having insurance. You're gonna get a ticket for not having insurance. Some housing, what they call it, the house, what is it called? Hub. Some communities, some communities, you can't even stay in the house unless you have a home insurance. That's part of being in the club. You have to have home insurance. And you mean to try to tell me I have home insurance, and when it goes down, you guys are not gonna honor it? Yeah, this is some bullshit right here, yo. Come on.
Including severe fires in Northern California. I spoke to someone in the insurance industry. They told me insurers typically give about 60 days advance notice alerting a family saying you need to find another insurer. But what more are you learning?
Well, this could be the most expensive disaster in California's history. Before all of this happened, insurance companies had been quietly declining to renew policies for homeowners. Now, in 2023, 7 of the 12 largest insurance companies by market share in California either paused or restricted issuing new policies in the state. State Farm discontinued coverage for 72,000 houses and apartments in California last year, dropping nearly 70% of its market share in Pacific Palisades. That area almost completely engulfed still. Some insurance industry experts say something should have been done to fix the lack of insurance in California when thousands of people were dropped last year.
These are for-profit insurance companies. And so if they can't make a profit, they're going to leave the area. And that's exactly what happened. And it's legal. They don't have to keep doing business in California.
It's legal, ladies and gentlemen. It's legal. It's legal, ladies and gentlemen. They can up and leave when they know they have to pay. Why pay insurance? Why pay insurance? Keep your money, people. Keep your money. Put it in a safe. Put it in the ground. I don't care. Keep your money. Why give it to these people? That's a middleman. Keep your money. Keep your money. Okay? Now, the thing about it that nobody's they're addressing is these people they're gonna be just fine. They're rich. They're Hollywood. They burnt. I mean, this just look like an attack on the Hollywood Hills. That's what it looks like to me. They want those people out of there. I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know. But keep your money. Keep your money. Keep your money. Keep your money.
Is it ethical? No.
These changes left homeowners with little choice, having to use California's state-run Fair Plan program. That plan, in some cases, costing as much as 4 times what they were paying with less coverage than before. That figure forcing some to go without coverage and really just pray that something like this won't happen to them. But it's not just California, Adrienne. A Senate report found that insurance companies were dropping people all across the country, including in states like Iowa, Mississippi, Alabama, the Carolinas, and even states up in New England due to changing weather patterns. This means that thousands of Americans are without insurance right now, Adrienne.
What are lawmakers saying as far as?
So these people are watching the weather. These people are watching the weather, ladies and gentlemen. They're watching the weather. That's why they got out 3 weeks, however quick they got out. They knew something was coming. They're watching the hurricanes. That's why I have a homegirl that stays in Florida right now. And I said, wow, I mean, so how does that work, Tracy? How does that work? How much is your home insurance? Insurance company. If I had any money and I had an insurance company, I wouldn't be in South Carolina. I wouldn't be in Florida. I wouldn't be in Georgia, and I wouldn't be in California. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't do it. Because that's where a lot of the disasters happen. And now New York is bad. I wouldn't do it in New York either. But shouts out to all the insurance companies that's getting over, I guess. I mean, these guys, man, that's how you get money. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out of here. I actually went longer than I wanted to go. I worked for a restaurant here in Michigan years ago. I think I told this story before. Go to the channel, look at some of the videos I've left, and you probably will hear it. I knew a guy, his name was Rod Sutton, and he had an insurance company called Sutton Insurance. He was an old guy. His restaurant I worked at, it was for like rich, older white people. Older white people. And he would come in, every day he drove a new Mercedes. It wasn't even it was just a different Mercedes. Let me just say that. Mr. Sutton would come in with a different Mercedes every time he came in. I think I only seen him in the same Mercedes maybe twice. It was the little green one. He was barely hanging on for life at that time. He could barely put the spoon up to his mouth to eat his soup. Old guy. Old guy lived off the hog for years. Old guy lived off the hog for years, man. And you know, his hair wasn't really done or whatever. He had an old suit on. He smelled like mildew, but he was loaded. He was loaded, man. But I remember he would always come in and he never looked at me. So I never thought he saw me. You know, you can see old senile people. You think they see now, or you think they're old and they don't know what's going on. But one day he looked at me and he held out a quarter. I don't know if I can't remember if he was standing up or sitting down because he could barely walk. Like I said, he could barely put the spoon to his mouth. But he gave me a quarter. I looked at him, I'm like, and this was back when I was like 16, 17, right? 92, 93, you know. I looked at him, I'm like, what the hell I'm gonna do with a quarter? But in his mind, he thought that was a lot of money because that's how old he was. You know what he told me? I used to do the same type of work you did. I did it for a nickel. I was like, all right, motherfucker. I mean, see, I'm trying to buy me a bike. I'm 16, I'm 17. I'm trying to get some honeys. I'm trying to get some money. What's your point, dog? But I didn't say that. I'm respectable. I said, oh, yeah. And he never looked at me. He was standing there with the quarter in his hand and he was shaking. You ever seen old people shake? He was just shaking. And he gave me the quarter, but in his mind, he thought he'd done something. He thought he blessed me. He thought he hooked me up. Because in his mind, he still think the nickel was worth a lot of money. But this dude had to be a millionaire. I'm going to do some research on him. He's dead now. I'm sure he's definitely gone. Probably shouldn't have said it on YouTube, but he's not here anymore because I've seen this building and it's a beautiful building, but it's got damage in there now. Water leaks. I've been inside. It's a beautiful building. But I say that to say this, these people, these insurance companies owners, they know how to squeeze a penny out of a penny. Now, I don't know how you do that, but they know how to do it. And it's crazy, man. You got to respect their hustle, though. You got to respect their hustle. But if I ever had some money like that, I wouldn't be that greedy. I wouldn't be that greedy at all, man. Shouts out to everybody, man. Tonight, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I really appreciate it. Until next time, like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll holler at y'all, man. Yeah, my